How are train tracks made? The first thing to do is to start with these recycled steel scraps. They are picked up using electromagnets and placed into this giant hopper, where they are then emptied into an electric arc furnace using a crane. A 1700-degree heat is released to melt scrap steel before pouring it into containers with bricks inside, adding carbon and other elements to strengthen the steel's toughness. In order to prevent the alloy solution from contacting with oxygen and destroying the properties of the steel, these solutions flow into the mold through ceramic pipes. It is then pressed into a rectangular block-shaped billet, which is then gas-cut to cut the billet into 3.5-meter-long billets. It is then sent again into the furnace. The high temperature softens the steel for subsequent roll forming. The heated billets are fed into a roller press, which stretches each billet to 4 times its original length. They will cut the long, thin billet into 4 sections. The cut billets are sent to another furnace for reheating. The heated billet can be better molded into the rail shape. For a long time in the past, the shapes of railways in different countries around the world were different, so when the train was running on different tracks, it was necessary to replace the wheels. Until the early 20th century, the T-rail gradually became the world standard. Each rail is rolled through 3 roller presses, and then a circular saw is used to cut 30 centimeters off the ends of the rails so they are at right angles, and the rails are placed. After cooling to 400 degrees, workers will stack them in cooling boxes for 24 hours until the temperature cools to 80 degrees Celsius. After 24 hours, the track passes through the first rolling machine, which straightens the rail vertically, while another machine straightens it horizontally. Because the rails will bend a bit after going through the previous heating, shaping and other processes. Each rail then passes through a mirror for inspectors to inspect the bottom and top of the rail, before hacksaws are used to cut the rails to a standard 25-meter length. Finally, a random sample is taken to check that the rails are the correct size and marked with a batch number. If any quality issue occurs, the cause can be better traced. Now these manufactured rails are ready for use.